Saturday for Longwood? Is it still something you want to keep?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we love going to Charleston and playing. We get great support down there, and we enjoy going in that area and playing. So since we're not playing Marshall anymore, we always got down there once a year. So we're always going to try to schedule a game in the Charleston area every year.
What's the big emphasis heading into this game? Is it just a bunch of different areas or one area in particular?
Yeah, we just got to continue to get better. I keep saying that. We need to cut down on our turnovers, and we need to keep them off the offensive boards. And dribble penetration is the other area that we need to continue to get better at. So, we have a lot of work to do, and this gives us we have 2 more non-conference games going into the conference season, so it gives us 2 more games to try to get ready for conference.
Has it been a struggle at all for the players to keep it going when they've been able to build such big leads on some of these teams?
Well, that's why I try to keep them focused during the game, and then at halftime, and I tell the players it's not about who we're playing, it's not about the score, it's about us. It's about us getting better. It's about you getting better as an individual and us getting better as a team. So those are the things we try to keep them motivated on.
How hard is it for these girls? See, most of them obviously they've been starters and stars wherever they've been their whole life. To come in here, maybe take on a new role like an Alexis Brewer coming off the bench for the first time.
Well, it is
a lot
hard.
of them. Is it tough for a lot of them?
Well, sure it is. Sure it is. But I always tell the players not who starts, who ends the game. You look at last year's squad. We had 2 of people coming off the bench played more minutes than a lot of our starters. So it's really not who starts the game, it's who finishes the game, who gets the majority of the playing time.
Does it seem like Alexis is really settled into that?
I think so. She very easily could be starting right now, but she's in a role really that Tiana was last year, where we need her to play a couple positions. She has to back up the point and back up to 2-3. So, you just can't start her. You got to have somebody fresh coming in for one of those positions. And Tiana was in that same position last year, where she had to back up to 4 and back up to 5. So, those are roles that Tiana accepted and did a great job last year, and Alexis has this year.
It says you have to get on her sometimes to shoot the ball.
Well, it's hard to go from point guard to shooting guard. You know what I mean? Because at point guard, I want you to distribute the basketball, and you have to get the defense to swing. As a 2 guard, you want to when you have the shot, you want to shoot it. So it's hard when you go in those 2 different roles, and then they are different roles on this basketball team.
Do you still want her looking for the shot?
Absolutely, she's one of our better shooters. Absolutely, she's one of our better shooters. She can score, and if she has an open shot, shoot it. We want her to take open shots, and she can penetrate very well and get the shot, or penetrate and get somebody else a shot. So we want her to be aggressive on both ends.
Was the shooting, was that the first thing you noticed about her?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, when I started play first time in high school, her release. I really don't look at the shots going in. It's the release, and their own balance, and the release, and all that. And she had a great release, so I knew she'd be a great shooter. And then off the dribble, she was aggressive and took people off the dribble, so that was good to see too.